What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with that instant analysis on analysisplayground.com and on YouTube. We're going to talk about the New York Knicks beating the Chicago Bulls. They improved to 15 and 13 and 8 and 6 away from New York, and the Bulls fall to 11 and 16. They 7 and 6 at home. We're going to talk about the New York Knicks first. This is a team that really fought all game and really got off to a good start. They ended up outscoring the Bulls 29 to 28 in the first quarter, 35 to 27 in the second quarter. Then they fell a little short in the third quarter, 33 to 28, and then 29 to 25 in the fourth quarter, allowing a comeback which went into overtime, and they was able to stand still and hold the Bulls to 3 points in overtime with great defense, great communication, and they go 11 and 3 in overtime and win the game 128 to 120. Julius Randle got off to another great start, really had it going and flowing. 31 points, plus one and plus minus, two personal fouls. He did have six turnovers, sloppy with the ball, trying to do too much, trying to handle the ball, make plays, make things happen out of thin air when he can just make this simple read and a simple play. Seven assists, not really that great considering that he had six turnovers. You want to see him make the simple play and pick and roll, just score or give the ball up instead of trying to make things happen the tough way. It's not old school basketball when it's 1-on-1. People are double team trapping and blitzing you quickly. You got to make a decision in zero point 0.5 seconds if you want to score or you want to give it up. You can't be a ball hog holding the ball in the paint or trying to do a tough shot when you can get better shots in the offense. You got Brunson, you got RJ Barrett that can create their own shot and create for others too. And you got guys that can shoot the ball and make decisions too on this team. You got to be more unselfish and more willing to let the ball go. 13 rebounds too, so he had 30 and 10 tonight. Great game. 12 of 15 from the free throw line. Really used his muscle and hustle to get to the basket, get to the paint, and really cause a huge combustible effusion of things going on in the paint, getting to the basket, bumping, using that fadeaway, using his patience to create shots that just normally wouldn't be there. You just wish he made his decision quicker and just was a little bit more faster with his jump shot and his release. 3 of 7 from the 3 point line, 8 of 19 from the field. That's what I'm saying. You need to make quicker decisions. That's why his field goal percentage wasn't where it needed to be. Same with the turnovers being too high. Mitchell Robinson, 8 points, plus 7 and plus minus, two personal fouls, two blocks, one assist, 10 rebounds. So another 10 rebound game for Mitchell Robinson. 4 of 8 from the field. Jalen Brunson had a huge night. 30 points plus 7, two personal fouls, two turnovers, one steal, 7 assists, two rebounds. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 3 of 6 from the 3 point line. 11 to 21 from the field. Really turned it on in overtime, sending the Bulls home at home for him. This was a homecoming. He showed out tonight, getting to the basket, collapsing the defense, even hitting the perimeter shots and even hitting the floaters. Really was aggressive looking for a shot, and the defense had nothing for him. RJ Barrett finally had a good game, 22 points, -4 and plus minus. He did foul out with six personal fouls, but this that game did go to overtime. Three turnovers, one block, two assists, six rebounds. Also, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from the 3 point line, 8 of 17 from the field. He got to the basket, he hit his threes, and he just got to be able to set his feet, get quality looks at the 3 point line. He has to work on his pull up game off the mid range, and then he can probably bump it up to 23, 24 points per game just in case his handle gets stopped or he has to pick up his dribble. He has to have a step back. He has to have a pull up, and he has to be able to knock down the standstill threes to be effective and efficient and be a better player off the ball. And that helped his team grow a lot better, just like Quentin Grimes was able to do tonight. 14 points, plus 14 and plus minus, four personal fouls, two turnovers, one block, one steal, two assists, five rebounds, all one from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from the 3 point line, 5 of 8 from the field. Just a great 3 point shooting game, giving them space, giving them quickness, giving them speed. Really helps this team and on the offensive and the defensive end and in transition. Isaiah Hartenstein, I love him as a guy. He plays hard. He wants to play. He wants to set screens. He wants to defend. He plays with soul on the defensive end, 6 points, plus one and plus minus three personal fouls, one assist. He did have 8 rebounds in 16 minutes, which was great. 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 1 from the 3 point line, 2 or 5 from the field. Jericho Sims, 2 points, plus seven and plus minus one personal foul. He had 8 minutes. Miles McBride, 6 points, plus seven and plus minus two personal fouls, one turnover, one steal, one assist, one rebound, 2 or 2 from the 3 point line, 2 or 2 from the field. And Emmanuel Quickly, 9 points, plus six and plus minus three personal fouls, one turnover, four steals, four assists, three rebounds, 1 or 4 from the 3 point line, 4 or 10 from the field. Cam Reddish, Derrick Rose, Evan Fournier, and Makai Luke did not play. It was a coaching decision, even though they were healthy. They shot 50% from the field and 52% from three, 80% from the free throw line. Just a great shooting game from the Knicks tonight. They're a well coached team. They're a smart, patient team. They know their game. They know what they're trying to do out there. You just wish they cleaned it up, sped it up a little bit, and just played basketball more flowy. Like just have people cutting, have people moving, have people get into their spots, get into their shots more quickly, and it'll help them score more baskets more frequently and more easier. 48 rebounds, 25 assists, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, 25 personal fouls, and they're living the turnovers because you know what type of shot you're trying to get instead of trying to make up a shot out of thin air. I think these guys know their game. They know what they're capable of. They know what they can and they can't do. That's what makes this group of guys special. But they also can do more if the ball moved a little bit more and they didn't just stop it so much. If they just ran the clock to about 18 seconds, 16 seconds, and made quicker decisions, the offense would be more fluid. Patrick Williams for the Chicago Bulls, 11 points, negative one and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover, one block, one steal, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 or 1 from the free throw line, 2 or 3 from the 3 point line, 4 or 6 from the field. He defended well. I like what I seen out of him tonight. He got good passes, got out in transition, played good defense to me. He just need to work on his scoring. That's his biggest criticism to me. He finds himself not wanting to score or afraid to score or take a shot sometimes when he know he can make it. You just gotta be more confident in his shot selection and be more willing to take them. DeMar DeRozan, 32 points, negative nine and plus minus, three personal fouls, two turnovers, two blocks, two assists, five rebounds, 16 to 17 from the free throw line, 0 2 from the 3 point line, 8 to 18 from the field. He had a good handle, good base on his shot, good shot selection to me. He just got, a little bit winded to me when it comes to scoring. It seemed like it just the weight of the world was on him and he just couldn't get quality shots over some good defense. These guys was the same size, same length on him, and it just made it tough. And he just couldn't make the tough ones. He got some good ones in there, but he just couldn't make enough tough ones tonight, unfortunately. But he did get to the free throw line to make up for it, which was smart by him. Got to find a way to get the points scored, and he was able to get to the free throw line 17 times tonight. Nikola Vucevic, 19 points, negative three and plus minus, one personal foul, one turnover, two blocks, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, 1 of 5 from the 3 point line, 9 of 16 from the field. He had a great game to me. You just wish he rebounded the ball just a little bit more. But other than that, I like what I seen out of him. Alex Caruso, 4 points, negative 15 plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls, but he still did play 32 minutes. He had 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 5 assists, 2 or 2 from the field. I just wish he looked for a shot just a little bit more in tonight's game and got to the basket a little bit more and got out and transition a little bit more. But it's hard to do that when you got in foul trouble early in the game and then later in the game. Zach LaVine, 25 points, negative three and plus minus, three personal fouls, two turnovers, one steal, three assists, 5 rebounds, 1 or 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 8 from the 3 point line, 11 to 23 from the field. He looked good tonight, better than he looked in the last 2 weeks. You just wish he continued to build upon what he did the last two games and just continue to do it. Just need to operate with the ball more in his hands and find more guys in transition and find more guys in the pick and roll just a little bit more. Just make the job of the guys around him a lot easier, including DeMar DeRozan. And Green, 6 points, plus five and plus minus, two personal fouls, one turnover, one block, three rebounds, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 1 or 2 from the 3 point line, 2 or 3 from the field. Jones Jr., 2 points, negative seven and plus minus, one steal, 1 rebound, all 1 from the 3-point line, 1 or 2 from the field. Andre Drummond, 2 points, -5, and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 from the field. Goran Dragic hit a good 3, 7 points, -5 and plus minus 1 assist, all 1 from the free throw line, 1 or 3 from the 3-point line, 3 or 5 from the field. And Kobe White got hot and got them back in the game. He hit 2 or 4 from the 3-point line, 12 points, 3 plus 3 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 or 4 from the 3-point line, 5 or 8 from the field. Terry didn't play. Bradley didn't play. Coach's decision, even though they was healthy. 54% from the field as a team. They did shoot an abysmal 32% from three. They had some open looks. They just didn't fall tonight. 86% from the free throw line. Even though their threes weren't falling, they did get to the free throw line, which was great. But they still got to do the other things well too, like defend well, transition better, and also use their role players a lot more on in the free flowing offense. 31 rebounds total for them, 25 assists, 6 steals, 7 blocks, 12 turnovers, 18 personal fouls, 120 points. The Bulls, they still look slow. They still look a little lethargical. They still need to figure out how to make DeMar DeRozan job easier and how can Zach LaVine and Vucevic do that? Set good screens, get guys open, cut better, get out in transition, go for steals a little bit more, be a little bit more active, be a little bit uppy, be a little bit more giddy on the defensive end. You can't defend guys 1-on-1. Go for more chances, go for more gambles, go for more steals, go for more blocks, take more chances, take more risks. You got the speed, you got the athleticism to do it. That's when the Bucks was at their best in preseason. That's when the Bulls was at their. I mean, that's when the Bulls was at their best in preseason. That's when the Bulls was at their best in the start of the season. When they went for the gambles, they went for the steal, especially with Caruso in that starting lineup, and they made things happen. Instead of waiting and defending and trusting your instincts, use your instincts, intercept, deflect, go for it, and take the ball, get easy transitions, just to make your offense a lot more energy. The steals, the blocks, the rebounds that get the crowd into the game, that get guys yelling and fighting and pushing, fist pumping in the air. Guys get excited and hungry, and they want to do it again. They want to try it again. They want to get their teammates involved. They want to get them a dunk. And then everybody just rallies behind you. And the Bulls need to get back to that interceptions and deflections and going for wild blocks and wild steals, just because they're not good one-on-one defenders. They're good help defenders. They're good when they're taking the chances of beating their opponent to the spot and making things happen like that. This is a blue collar, grindy, gritty city, and these guys are people that's not gonna wait for the handout. They're gonna go get it themselves. They need to embody that. They need to embrace that. They need to bring that back to their game plan, like they did in the preseason and the start of the season, and that will get a lot of things going. It'll get their juices flowing. It'll get the flair flowing, and it'll get the velocity of the team going. This team needs to go in the upper direction. They seem like they're cool, they're relaxed, they're calm, they're still trying to be patient. You got to make things happen. This is Chicago. If you stay broke, if you don't make it happen, you'll be broke in Chicago. Y'all know how it go. I've been to Chicago a whole bunch in my life. I'm not that far from Chicago, where I live at. And you got to be having a go get a mentality. And they need to go get some W's. They need to go get some rebounds. They need to go get the steals and the blocks. And they need to let DeMar DeRozan go get buckets and have Zach LaVine and Vucevic be buckets too with them. And this team can still be a playoff team. They have the ability to do it. They have the makings of it. They just have to go out there and play just a little bit harder and just a little bit smarter with it and just be more of a force when you're going for the wins. You can't just be relaxed and calm and nonchalant. You have to want it. You have to go get it. That's what Michael Jordan would do. That's what Scottie Pippen would do. That's what Caruso does. That's what Lonzo does. And they need to encourage guys to take those gambles and those chances on rebound steals and blocks and make things happen and make things come to them or go take it for themselves. Other than that, continue to like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out my podcast, basketball analysis. That's on Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. That'll be in the description. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that liked on Facebook. Like on this video and share. If you like and share, it helps the channel grow. All this content is free. So just remember that. when you're thinking about helping this channel out, the more you can share it, the more you can show it to other people, the more this channel can fly up in subscribers, and that means I get a big payday again. And another thing to say is, thanks for helping me get to 6K. We almost at 7K, and we're not even in the 20s yet in December. So we're flying up still. Hopefully that continues. Hopefully we can get to 7K before December 30th. It looked like we're on pace to pass that record. So hopefully we can do that. We already broke all the records already this year. We're going for a Christmas gift. Get Quinn 7,000 subscribers by Christmas. That should be the goal. We're already on pace to do that already. So let's just make it happen a little faster. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, signing out. And be back with that Clippers, Minnesota instant analysis later today.